Hello everyone, welcome on in. Meow meow meow, meow meow meow, meow meow. And quite frankly, meow. Yep. 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 Hello. Welcome on in everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. It is a lovely Tuesday here. It was rainy here. I was so sleepy all day. Minecraft Forever World, so you're trapped in Minecraft forever? I am, actually. It's called having a hyperfixation. Cat Newt. Meow. Do you want some milk? No. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't have that. I can't have milk. No, thank you. No, 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 no. I can't have any milk. It would make me throw up. And you don't want me to throw up on your floor, right? I'm gonna go, right, clean myself, and then I'm gonna go all over your floor. I'm not a good kitty. I'm a bad kitty. I'm a bad kitty. Do you want some milk? No. I do lactose. I lactose and I'm intolerant. Cheers to that. I don't know why I was scared of that one. Lime flavored sparkling water. Ooh, that shit's bitter. Lime is probably like the most bitter flavor of sparkling water. I like it a lot. I also specifically buy lime sometimes because I know my father hates the lime flavor. So, I win. I get to drink all of it. Yum! All for me! Yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's see who all is here today. Who got first? Cursed one. Of course, of course. Of course. It's interesting how you love feet, but lactose. Mind your business, okay? Mind your business. Mind your business. Hydrate? Okay. Cheers. Yum. This is your reputation now? So sorry. I knew this would happen one day. I knew it would spread to stream one day. It's been a running joke with my friend group for years. It has spread across friend groups. I have been through so many groups of friends, and at the end of the day, I'm still the fucking feet liker. Somehow it always ends up that way. Punch Dragon quoting Pupcake. Not the layers. The layers here are crazy. Ooh. You use those Japanese baby foot peels. Oh, like the little boots that you put on, those plastic boots that you pull on, and then they have chemicals and stuff in them, and it makes your skin, your calluses, peel off on the bottom of your foot. I've never done one of those, but I've seen videos of people doing them back when they were first super popular, and they are certainly freaky. They're definitely really freaky. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anyone use those, but they the entire outer layer of your skin just sloughs off. Ew! Ew! No more dry feet. I need a callus peeler so bad. They're really easy to find. They're really easy to find. I'm thankful that I don't really have bad calluses on my feet, but they're pretty easy to deal with. Just soak your feet real good and then hit it with the fucking cheese grater. Don't do that! 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 Not a cheese grater. There's one specifically for calluses, okay? Don't hurt yourself. Don't hit you. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, wait, fuck. I'm live on the internet and people might think I'm actually being serious. I do give advice every once in a while. Not this time. Don't cheese grater your feet. I'm at the gym and I saw a furry commercial. No fucking way. I have this running joke, that every single time I see a mascot you know, like how like schools will have like their mascots and stuff like that. Every single time I see one, I turn to the person next to me and I'm like, oh my God, it's their persona. It's the high school's persona. Even my city at this point has a little mascot costume for like my city has a mascot, I guess. And so every time I see it, I turn to the person next to me, who's usually my brother, and I go, oh my God, it's the city's persona. And he's like, I swear, one day people will actually laugh at the joke. I think it's hilarious. I made that joke while I was at C2E2 because there was a booth that had, it was like some university or some college or something like that, right? And they had their mascot there in like a picture or something. And I pointed at it and I went like, oh my God, that college has a persona. And I think it was Kenna who was next to me. And Kenna just was like, oh, it's a nice persona. And I was like, no, no, no. It's a university mascot. It's not a fursona. The joke is that I'm saying it's a fursona when it's a university mascot for sports. It was purple. It was honestly not a bad fursona. I'm the cat whisperer. Genuinely, I am. I don't know why, but you're not the first person who has said that their cats are like attracted to my streams. I don't know why, but this keeps happening to me. People's cats love me. I've had several friends who are just like, oh, hey, my cat is super interested in your stream specifically. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess I'm doing it right. Hello, kitty cats. Welcome. You are always welcome at my stream. I am Kitty Cat. You are Kitty Cat. Meow, 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 meow. In fact, turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Yep. Okay. Thank you. That was just the announcement for the all of the cat audience. Thank you. All right, Jen, you know what to do. I should have like a laugh track sound effect. That would be really funny. I don't speak cat, sorry. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. The cats will understand. The cats will understand. No, I've not the cheese grater. Have you seen that TikTok of the white snake named Tofu that has beef with Markiplier? I have! It's so funny because they keep trying to prove that it's like just Markiplier. Like they keep pulling out like other streamers. They've done like a cutout of Markiplier's face. Like, I'm the cat whisperer and Markiplier is the opposite of that, but for snakes. Very funny to me. Why is no one gonna question why Newt purr's so good? That wasn't even like a good purr for me. Hold on. You're welcome. That was me purring. That audio is now on the internet forever. It's like, you know how you can roll your R's with the front of your tongue? You go prrr, prrr. You just do it with the back of your tongue instead. And then you like lower your mouth like that. And then you purr. Yeah, I'm I'm autistic. I had animal autism. I had the autism that made me mimic animal sounds growing up. So, really awesome kid, I swear. They're a dream demon. They're like 60% cat. There's a reason why my fursona was a cat for so long. I feel like I give cat energy. And I love this model because it truly just, this is my energy. I'm just like a little cat. That audio is now on the internet forever. Streamers are getting what they do on stream part. Who even knows? You know, I would rather have an audio of me purring on the internet than like me saying a slur or something like that. Not that I ever would fucking do that, but at least I'm not someone who has said something genuinely heinous on the internet. Because, I mean, fuck, even if I did, I guess people don't give a shit anymore. Fuck! Demons are part cat. This is true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Genuinely, I feel like most people who like demons as an aesthetic also like cats. I feel like there's a lot of crossover there. There's a little bit of like a subsection of like Cerberus type fans. People who look like Cerberus or like really big buff demons and stuff like that. Those people are more likely to be dog people, obviously. But I feel like there's still the love of cats in there. And you know what? I can appreciate that. I had a kid call me a slur today! Like, at your job? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Who would be what kind of cat? It's clear Newt would either be a tortie or a void cat. Sally would be a blue short hair. So true. I recently on TikTok, I saw this video of like the longest black cat I've ever seen. It was at like a cat show. And I was like, holy shit, that's me as a cat. I would be like just a really long cat. I also like that you said I would be a tortie. I used to have a tortie. I had a tortoiseshell growing up. Her name was Emily. My favorite cat ever. I miss her every day. She was such a good cat. She lived for like 18 or 20 years. She lived for a really long time, especially for a like half indoor, half outdoor cat. She was crazy. I loved her so much. Why are you calling me out, Newt? I know what you are. I know what you are. Microwaved TV. Welcome to Microwaved TV, where we show and if you like either of those shows, feel free to stick around. I see Newt as a really gangly werewolf or goblin cat. Both of those are also very good answers. I feel like no matter what cat I would be, it has to be like really long. I do love the like, oh my god, I can't think of their actual breed name right now, but they're the ones with like the massive ears that honk. I love those cats. They're so funny. Did you know that in space, if astronauts stay a long time in space, soles of their feet will peel off because there hasn't been a lot of gravity put on them? I feel like I've heard that before. That's fucking gross, isn't it? Can you imagine being in space too, and your like feet are peeling off, and you can't even like, and if you finish peeling them off, that skin is just floating in the air next to you. That's so ew. Ew. My little sister has a tortie and she named it Blaze because its fur looks like fire. That's so cute. Ah, I love tortoiseshell cats. I have such a bias for them. I have such a bias for, did my game not launch? Okay, there it is. I'm trying to launch Minecraft, but it's not going. I put up the poll today as I was in Minecraft, right? And so I was playing on my Forever World, so I have done a little bit of progress. I've started the actual build that I want to do, but I don't think we're going to work on that like too much today because I actually am running out of coal. So I need to either make a super smelter or go mining, which, as we all know, I despise. Oriental Shorthair is the cat. Yes, Oriental Shorthair. That's the one. I love those guys. Also, sorry my captions aren't working. Ugh, I hate when this fucking happens. They'll come back eventually. If I don't do anything, they will just randomly reappear. Trust me on that one. Real life Blaze the Cat, Sonic 4 spoilers, hashtag not clickbait. Ah, no way. Okay, let me go to the gaming screen now. It should already be set up for Minecraft. Yeah, because we were doing Minecraft last time. There we go. Okay. I'm like a cute little kitty in the corner. Also, I did spend a couple of hours the other day trying to set up this world for 26.1, which is the update with the baby animals. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen for a little bit because it breaks like almost all of my mods that I have installed. I don't have a ton of mods installed, admittedly, but there's a few of them that are just like quality of life type stuff, and they haven't been updated for 26.1 yet. So unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit longer until we swap updates because I just didn't... I genuinely tried. I genuinely tried. Ooh, excuse me. I genuinely tried to like do the update. But it just kept breaking and I could not get to it. I fixed the wall back there. It blew up last time I was here. These are my bunny rabbits. For those of you who weren't here last time, I got some bunny rabbits. Look at them, they're so cute. They're living their life. Newt would say yes. Wait, what would I say yes to? Could be gravitation sickness that most astronauts will go through. Feet peeling is beautiful. Ew. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, there is that little bit of, like, satisfyingness there. You know, like, when you have a really bad sunburn and then your skin peels a bunch? There is, like, that little bit of satisfaction from peeling your own skin, you know? But at the same time, gross. Oh, there's kitties in here. There's kitties cats in here. Hold on, let me get some kitties cats. This is gonna be difficult. I think I might have an easier time if I drag some of the sheep over to the side real quick. The cats spawn because I have both a villager breeder and the villagers over there in my iron farm. So if I just do this, I can pull them off to the side here. And then I can escape this. There we go, I got one on the brown cat. I want the brown cat, because technically I do have a cream-colored cat. It's just elsewhere right now. Oh my god, this one's not wanting to be tamed. Oh, that's my donkey. Okay, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come here, little guy. Come here! Come here. We could be best friends. I could be the best thing that ever happened to you. Come on. Okay, let's get the sheep back over here. Called it? Hey now. Hey now. Okay. Still nothing? Okay, there we go. Got him. Got the kitty. I got the kitty. Thank you. We got there eventually. We got there eventually. Let's go ahead and see if the cows can breed one more time. Because I need more Highland cows. I don't really need any more mushrooms right now. I have 3, which is like plenty. I just want more of the Highland cows. Because we lost like one in the Great Creeper explosion. I did like cull quite a bit of my chickens and my pigs. So I don't have too much of them anymore. Fun sunburn fact. Sunburn is actually just your skin getting rid of a tumor that the excess radiation from the skin gives you. Is that correct? I don't know if it would be considered a tumor. I thought it was just like the radiation from the sun basically burning your skin. Like a 1st-degree burn, essentially. I don't know if it's considered a tumor. You can get tumors from it, like skin cancer. I currently have skin cancer. Can you believe that? 27? And I have skin cancer. I still need to get that removed. I'll do that eventually. For now, Minecraft! Anyways, Minecraft! I gotta go, you know, responsibilities and whatever. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Go get those responsibilities done. I can now show you guys what I've been working on this entire time. I actually haven't been home very much because I've been working on something else. And I can show you that if I put away my feathers real quick. So I've been starting work over here. Starting to do some like actual work on this area. If we come over here across the bridge, you can start to see it in the distance. I think I want the sort of centerpiece of my big build here to be a giant tree. So I have actually started to build a giant tree. This is just the beginnings of it, of course, but this is what we have so far. I have this one giant root. This one was just kind of me testing and seeing what kind of things I really liked. There we go. And then this is going to be the center of the tree. It's going to be a big circle. I think it's 21? No, 31. 31 across each way. I was tested for brain cancer technically at 16 seizures. Oh my god. Having anyone who has seizures or experiences seizures, I feel for you. That shit sucks hard. Hardcore. And so I've started to grow a little bit more of the oak tree over here. I still do have a bunch of oak wood in my chest, but I don't know if you could tell or anything, but it's going to take a lot of oak to build up this entire tree, because we also need to go like upwards with it. So that's kind of the big part of this Minecraft world is going to be centered around this giant tree here. However, I kind of want to go into the mines. I need to go get some like coal mostly. I mostly need to get coal. So let's jump into this hole over here and see where it takes us. See if we can find anything good. I don't know if this actually goes down or not, but I do have More Please and Touches You, my Fortune 2 pickaxe and my Silk Touch pickaxe. Obviously, Fortune 3 would be great, but I don't have Fortune 3 at the moment. I'm just working on Fortune 2. So maybe in the future. Oh, I forgot. I need to look up how to turn this off. Controls, keybinds. I believe it should be... Let's see here. It's not full brightness, I don't think. Lighty? That should be it. F8. F7? No, that's... That's changing stuff in Spotify. I didn't go through all the tests, but I did have an MRI, so the image of my brain is out there somewhere. That's crazy. I would have wanted a picture of my brain. I would have been like, can I please have that? Can I please have that full scan of my brain? Thank you very much. Let's see if I can just change these to, like, my numpad here. Off. There we go. Perfect. It kind of turned itself on, and, I didn't really know what to do about that. Straw Pen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you have a good time here. There we go. Some coal. Just a little bit of coal. Not a ton, unfortunately. These are just little surface patches of holes. Looks like they don't really go anywhere. Popcorn cat having a little snacky munch. A munchy snack. Looks like we have an attempt at a crevice here. Nothing super great for mining. I was hoping we could maybe find something good around here. Most of the mining that I've done is a little closer to my house. Ooh, is this the entrance to anything? No, just kind of a weird hole in the ground. Okay. That's okay, there's a little bit of coal here. I can grab this at the very least. There we go. I guess also I could just silk touch a bunch of these ores, and that would probably make it a little bit easier to stack in my inventory. That doesn't work. Okay, good to know. Alright, so that's not getting us anywhere. I guess we'll go back over to closer to our house. That'd be good. I know there's a bunch of good mining places over that way, so I guess we'll go over there. This village eventually is going to be rebuilt. I'm going to redesign all of the houses individually. I think it's going to be like a really fun, cutesy project. And it's going to be kind of like each house is going to be themed after a different villager. So if I want to do like the librarians, I'm going to make a little library and then decorate it in a way where my librarian villagers look like they have free range, but they actually don't. You can use like honey blocks to make sure that villagers can't get out of an area. And so I think I'm going to do that. Right now, my villagers kind of live on this shit-ass island. It is really ugly, but it's mine. It's my beautiful shit-ass island full of my ugly little men. And it works. It just works. You know what? Let's just go down to my my shaft. Mine shaft. I have the start of a mine shaft over here where I found my skeleton spawner. And I guess I can use that. Whee! Okay. I realized as I jumped into that hole, I don't know how much coal I'm gonna find down here. Or like anything, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't use this because this is deep slate level. And coal is not so much in the deep slate area. Okay, moving on. There's a lot of good mining areas over this way. You're being so inhumane by keeping your villagers like that. I know. They have such a doo-doo farts area right now. Unfortunately, they do just have to live with that shit at the moment. I will make them beautiful houses one day, but right now they have to live in the dirt house. The hideous, hideous dirt house. Yeah. And you know, such is life. Sometimes you have to live in the dirt house. And sometimes you can live in the beautiful, beautiful house. Where did I put my cat? I had a cat for a little bit, didn't I? I don't know where that went. Interesting. Ow. 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 Maybe I should have gone to bed. Maybe I should have gone to bed. I'm really good at making good decisions with my time and effort. Ugh, fine. I'll go back home and I'll go to bed. Thankfully, I swim fast as fuck now, so I can just zoom my way all the way back. Whoa! Jump scare. I guess we've got a little mine shaft here. Just kidding. I'm going down this way. Is there anything good down here? Oh yeah, this is where that that other skeleton spawner is. You know, the other skeleton spawner. I'll take all of this, please. I lived. It was killing me for a second. Hello! Welcome on in, Pookie. Guys, my Pookie Bear's sick again. This is so sad. What was my Fulbright toggle? I think it was... Oh, no, that's not it. Nope, no. Nope, that's not it either. Okay. Let's check my controls. Controls, keybinds. Fulbright? Fulbright? Oh, it's just G. Oh, of course. G. See, look, I'm a good streamer. You guys can see shit now. You guys can now have vision. Wow, this is kind of shit. It doesn't really lead anywhere. Okay, that's fine. I guess we will go back up. Oh, we dropped a bunch of coal, though. Is it still down here, or did I pick it up? I think I must have picked it up, then. Because I don't see it down here. There's quite a bit of diorite here, but I don't really need diorite right now. I know I'm gonna regret this later when I'm like, oh man, I really wish I had diorite. But, whatever. Hi, Cream! Hi, Cream! How you doing? Okay, let's go back up to the top. And I think I'm also going to very quickly mark... Oh my god, please. Where this is with some stone. There we go. Hello! Thank you for the pets. Thank you, Cream. My good friend, Cream. Okay. My first mining trip is a bit of a bust. I get that. But we gotta run home real quick. Save me. Okay. Here we go. Wait! My kitty! There you are. Come on, kitty cat. Come on upstairs with me. Will they both appear by my bed? Let's see if the other one can pathfind. Oh, I don't think they could. Okay, where the fuck did my white cat go? Oh, you're right here. Hello, kitty. Yeah, get back on the bed. There you go. And where is the other cat? You're in the flower pot, my friend. You need to get out of the flower pot. Come here. Come here. Psst, 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 psst. Would you like some fish? Come here. Come here, kitty, kitty. You do have to get out of the flower pot so I can make you sit down. Oh. Not what I meant to do. Fine. You can sit in the flower pot. They're probably taking a piss in the flower pot. Ugh. Cats, am I right? Okay. Now... What am I doing? Where am I? Who are you people? Okay. Zombie? Where the fuck is a zombie? Are you under my field? Did I not light up underneath my field? Okay. If it fits, it sits. You know, that's a very good point. I didn't consider the if it fits, it sits fallacy. And I really should have. And you know what? That is on me. For not considering that if it fits, it does in fact sits. God damn it, the thing came back on. Oh yeah, I was saying I should gather all of this with my silk touch pickaxe, wasn't I? We'll do that as well. Yeah. There we go. It's just not as fast, is it? It's not as fast, which is kind of lame. I want it to be faster. I think I do have some spare efficiency books, to be fair, but I don't want it to be that efficient, because sometimes when you're silk touching stuff, you don't really want to do it on accident. There we go. Like, I use my silk touch pickaxe a lot on the amethyst buds and the amethyst clusters, and I really don't want to hit the wrong thing on accident with those, because then I will lose my ability to get more clusters, and I don't want that. Thanks for stopping in! Hello! Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good one. I need another pair of shears. This pair of shears is not gonna cut it. There we go. New shears! Yippee! New shears, who this? La 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, looks like we got an ad break incoming. Thank you everyone for sitting around and watching ads. I know that they suck ass, but they really do help me out. So I appreciate your patience with my fuck-ass ads. Gone fishing, but instead of fishing, it's gone mining, and it's like a little like Minecraft t-shirt. Yeah. This is genius to me, actually. Look at all this coal I left down here. I can't believe this. I can't believe I would do this. I actually do believe it. I fully believe that I would do this. That pun deserves a clap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Brum. You get me. Alright. We'll collect the copper too, because I think I will eventually want a lot of copper for a lot of my builds, because that teal color is very pretty. And it can be very useful in a lot of ways. So, there's a lot of uses for copper. Though I probably already have quite a bit of copper, but that's okay. The more, the merrier, quite frankly. Speaking of more, I need more of this. Glow lichen. I love glow lichen, and I want to use a bunch of it all over my tree. And I want a lot of it. I'm pretty sure I can just multiply this with bone meal. So I'm not super worried about getting a ton of it, but it would be nice. It would be nice. Don't forget that when you update, you can use the stone cutter to get both cobblestone and cobble deep slate when you silk touch stone and deep slate. Very true. Very true. That's also in the newest update. Fuck yeah, quite frankly. I hope my mods update soon so that I can actually update to the latest version, because I really want the baby animals. They're so cute. Like, to be fair, I don't really need anything from that update right now, because I think I'm gonna work on a lot of that sort of like animal related stuff later once I actually have my base itself figured out. But it would be nice. It would be nice to be able to go in and decorate baby animals that are like permanently baby. I think that would be really cute. Also, there is the use case of, what is it? Where's my shovel? There we go. The uses of the name tag. You can name tag things a lot more easily now. And that is also very nice. There we go. It's a great BRB screen idea. Wait, so true. Especially for Minecraft. That's hilarious. That'd be so good. I was thinking of making a BRB screen that's just like me on the toilet. Because that is funny to me. I am 6 years old. Haha, pee pee poo poo, funny joke. Funny haha pee pee poo poo. There we go. Yeah, I named my sword Kill. I did end up naming a bunch of my tools. We have Can I Axe You Something? We have More Please. We have Kill, Touches You, and Shovel. Because I'm always like, where the fuck is my shovel? So we have Shovel. I don't have a hoe, so I don't have one named. Yeah, I don't have a hoe. This is the saddest thing I've ever heard. There's a creeper here. Hello. Oh, there's no longer a creeper here. I hear a zombie as well. Hey, look, it's a mine shaft. Just like a single fart of a mine shaft. Okay, cool. That's fine. I didn't want a mine shaft anyways. Mine shafts are lame. Anything over here? Does this lead anywhere? I have a pretty decent amount of water breathing. Cave divers when they see a 1x1 cave. Where does this go? My fucking cave divers when they see like the tiniest crack that they could possibly fit through. I'm going in there. I'm going to go in there. Scary ass shit, by the way. Man, I hate that we're all legally required to do cave diving. What a shame. Looks like I have been down here. Ah, yes. My mine shaft. Mine shaft? I wonder if this connects to the amethyst stuff that I have. Is this the same mine shaft or is this a different mine shaft? This might be a different mine shaft. Because I think that mine shaft is a lot deeper than this one. This one's not that deep. Bro, it's literally not that deep. Your trident or spear should be called Pokey Thing. That would be funny. That would be very funny. Or like pokes you or something like that. That'd be pretty good. Oh, I hear a baby zombie. I'm not going in that direction anymore. You can't make me. No thank you. Glow lichen, please. Trying to reach up to it like a toddler with grabby hands. Me want the glow lichen, please. Can I have the glow lichen? Okay. Germans when they get hit with a fastball in the groin. Mine shaft. Mine shaft. That's really good. Newt loves talking about shaft. Go back to bed, sick boy. In parentheses, not a boy. Go back to bed. Oh my god. Mine shaft. Oh man. Why did I find that so funny? I'm actually a fucking toddler. I'm actually a child. Nothing up that way. Newt loves calling me sicko and hop dog. What are you, some kind of sick hop dog? Go to bed, sicko. 'Cause I'm a creep. I'm a sicko. What the hell am I doing here? How do I get down here? How I get out of here? I just drank a glass of water and it tasted so good. Dude, I love being on that water grind. In fact. Hell yeah. Me when water. Ooga booga ooga ooga. And I turn into monkey. Oog oog oog. Anything up here? Nope, that's not how I got down here. But it's very similar to how I got down here, so that means that there must be something around here. Dude, when I fell down into this hole, I was like, I'm gonna forget how I got down here. I felt it in my mind. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna forget how I got down here. And sure enough, look at me now. How did I get down here? Stupid. Dumb idiot. Wait, that's not a newt. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. This is literally a newt. You're crazy. Ah, it was this way. You're literally crazy. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Guys, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even tired. I slept so much today. I slept in quite a bit because it was rainy. Anytime that it's raining outside when I wake up, it's like a death sentence. Good luck getting me out of bed. If it is rainy outside or like dreary, if the clouds are heavy, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm not getting out of bed. You can't make me, and I will fall asleep. Period. I will fall asleep. I think it's the low blood pressure thing. Who else doesn't know how they got down a hole? Undertale. Sprays cat with water, you fool. You fool. I was an amphibian the entire time. You think you can bother me with water?
Stupid air cat.
Excuse me. That is very hurtful. I'm actually a genius, cat, okay? My IQ is 9,979,999,999. Okay. So me mum, me dad, nah, Michael Jackson. God damn it. Don't get me started on that shit. The amount of times Kenna said that while we were hanging out together is a lot. Neat music, what is it? What are we listening to right now? We are listening to, this is the Slime Rancher 2 playlist. This song in particular is Starlight Strand, in parentheses, Relaxed. Oh, look who says it now. Mind your business, Cream! Mind your business! What? Mind your profanity. Where, oh, there you are. Hello. You added a cooldown? Yes. I added a cooldown to a lot of things. There's a lot of cooldowns for a lot of things because I was getting a lot of spamming, so. Slime Rancher 2, yeah! We finished it.
I'm wasting my points to tell you that we're a stupid cat.
Cat. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. I love you too, bitch. Slime Rancher 2, we just recently finished it on stream, actually. I really want to go back and play Slime Rancher 1 now. I love Slime Rancher 1 as well. I have finished it in a single-player playthrough, but I've never played it on stream before. So I've considered going back and doing a single-player, or sorry, a stream playthrough of Slime Rancher 1. because I love Slime Rancher, and the more people that I can get to play Slime Rancher and love Slime Rancher and think Slime Rancher is fun and awesome, basically I'm winning. So, you know. Ugh. Me mum, me dad. Nah, Michael Jackson. Sit down, kitty. Okay, what did I get from Kitty this time? Rabbit hide, let's go. Let's go. Okay, mob drops. Monster drops. Iron and copper. Oh, I see gunpowder. There we go. And we've got some glow lichen. Is this where I've been putting glow lichen, or is it in here? Have I not gotten any glow lichen? Girl, what the fuck? Okay, glow liken's going in there. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll put the stones away. I guess the andesite I've been putting in here. Cool, awesome. Deep slate is in here. Cool, awesome. Okay. Now we will power up and then mine down with our fortune pickaxe. Slime Rancher, the best slime game that makes you go yeehaw. It's so true. I always go yeehaw when I'm playing Slime Rancher. Alright, we're gonna start with the coal. Look at all this. So-called free thinkers when they have to fortune their stack of coal blocks. So-called free thinkers when they have a bunch of ores in Minecraft. What if I made a big tower out of it and then went back down the tower? Wouldn't that be cool? And then we'll do my, like, 3 deep slate copper ore just to piss me off when I get to that point. And then we will move on to the regular copper ore. To be honest, I probably shouldn't break these ones because then my chests are just gonna be full of copper ore, but I can turn them into blocks, it's fine. There we go. Okay, back down with more, please. Why not just use the fortune pickaxe in the cave? This was a pretty short mining expedition, but it saves up a lot of inventory space. If you're using the fortune pickaxe on everything in the caves, you're gonna end up with full pockets far before you finish up your mining trip. Normally I would go for a lot longer for a mining expedition and it makes a lot more sense, but I didn't feel like it. I don't really like mining all that much either, so the more I can do in a single trip, the better. Like, you could get 2 or more coal from each item, so instead of being 1 stack in your inventory, it could be 2 stacks in your inventory. And then you don't have the room for that extra stack of coal. So that's mostly why people do it this way. I so wish Slime Rancher had multiplayer. Dude, I wish Slime Rancher had multiplayer so bad. I'm low-key hoping that now that Slime Rancher's full game has released, they'll do like a multiplayer version of the game. But they've never done that before, so I'm not very hopeful that it'll actually happen. I just really want it so bad. It'd be so fun to throw slimes at your friends. Come on, that would be so
Why am I
good.
still wasting points? Why? This is why Dad left, isn't it?
Yep, it is. He told me. Your mom. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, ow. Alright. Looks like we got 3 and a bit stacks of coal. Good enough. And then all of this copper we will turn into blocks of raw copper so that we don't have like a shit ton in our inventory. There we go. Oh, that's not. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good. Pretty decent, isn't it? We've got our cactus flower. Oh, and our cactus. And our singular granite. Now I'm gonna take a bunch more of my oak logs, because we're gonna need a shit ton of these. And we're gonna go back over to my build over here. Let's put the lapis away too. There we go. Alright. I think I left my horse over there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Damn. Shame. It's okay, we can run. I am obsessed with whatever this song is. Oh, it's from the Unpacking game. That's really funny. I remember Unpacking. We played that one on stream too. I did like that one quite a bit. Yes. Look at my beautiful stump. My beautiful, beautiful stump. The goal basically is for the tree itself to turn into essentially my like home base. And then the area around it is going to be everything else. This is still going. I have so much leaves, and I haven't even cleared all of them. That entire backside, like this, I would say probably from like here over, this whole area has not been cleared of leaves. So I still need to do all of that. But I decided to take a break from all of the leaf gathering to make the actual like base of my base. The base of my base. And I am just using the actual mountain that is here. I'm using the mountain to basically carve out where I want this tree to be. So basically all around here is going to be the stump. And then this part of the stump is going to go over like this to leave this little area right here. Yeah. I think that's kind of generally what I want to do. So let me pack up some of my logs so my inventory is not entirely full. And then we will continue laying down logs, which sounds rather wrong, but now that I know generally what I want to do, I can actually go around and put all of this together. Oh my god. So basically I've just been kind of going around the entire like base of this area and building upwards. Not like super detailed or anything like that. I'm fully just covering the front of this with logs, with oak logs specifically. I think as I go up further, I'll probably transition into using spruce and then maybe even dark oak towards the top of the tree. I don't know how dark I want it to get towards the top, but I figured I could make it a little bit dark at the very top of the tree. And then obviously this is kind of where I want the actual like tree to be, the main part of the tree, because that's where I'm actually going to be building stuff. I'm gonna make it kind of come inwards right here. And right here. So yeah, this is kind of how this has been going. I really need to make a moss farm, but the problem is I need slime balls to make a moss farm, and I actually don't have a swamp area yet. I don't think I've run into a swamp anywhere. Yeah, I don't think so. I have a couple of jungles and like a spruce biome. We've got snow down here. This is kind of where I picked up all my cold weather animals. But no jungle. I mean, no swamp. I even have this little mushroom biome. But yeah, no swamp at all. So I haven't been able to get any like slimes or anything like that. And I need slime to make sticky pistons because moss farms require sticky pistons. Unless I want to like do a bunch of shit manually, which I don't. So sticky pistons it is, and I unfortunately don't have access to sticky pistons until I have slime. So I do kind of have to wait for slime. So there we go, something like that, all the way around. All the way around. Obviously this part is like perfect circle, but I think as it transitions down the hill like this— oh no, that poor sheep. Get out of there, girl, you're gonna be trapped in there forever. Goodbye. As it kind of transitions into this area, it will go upwards into this part of the thing. So it looks a little bit more natural, I hope. I don't know. That's the hope, at least. Kind of like that, I guess. How's that look? You know, it's not terrible. It does kind of look like a tree stump. So that is what I was going for, was a tree stump. All right, cool. Here and then here. I'm gonna go all the way down the hill. This hill basically made my build for me, and I don't have to do shit. I will eventually go back in with slabs in certain areas to kind of smooth out the transition up the hill. Which is why I practiced that down at the bottom with one of those roots that I started. And I wanted to see, like, originally I had oak slabs right there, but I didn't really like how it looked, so I used spruce slabs instead for the transition, and I like that a lot better. So we're gonna use spruce slabs and oak trapdoors. So a little bit of a couple different things, but it just works, okay? It just works. Oh, and we got a zombie here. Hello. There we go. Let's take a look at this. So this is our tree so far. This looks pretty good. And then I think we'll bring this root a little bit further down, you know, to kind of stretch it out like this one. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. I think it's a great start to my build. And then thankfully, because I have all of that bone meal being made, I can also get lots of trees. Because I can just bone meal the trees. Like I have a few growing down there. Alright. Moving on, more logs. I did pretty much cut down this entire forest in anticipation of building this giant tree. So thankfully I at least have a lot of logs to start with. I don't have to worry about the amount of logs that I use because I do actually have like a shit ton. Silly newt trees don't have bones. Yeah, I use the bones. I feed the bones to the trees. The trees eat the bones, and then I have beautiful trees that are fed on human bones. Well, not human bones. Leaf bones. I use the leaves to create bone meal. And then I use that bone meal to create yummy, yummy more trees. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. So true. I think I want it to go this way. There we go. And it will transition around this side of the hill. Just block placing ASMR at this point. Wait, no! Goodbye. Blow up. Going up the hill. So yeah, you can see. I show back up to be called gay. You can see that, like, over on this side, we have a lot of leaves still around. I've spent hours upon hours in this world just clearing leaves. Like, literally just logging on and clearing leaves for hours. I think Beetle scratched my face at some point and I can't stop picking at it. Help. Don't pick at it. Put a band-aid on it. If you keep picking, you'll get a scar. I mean, if that's what you want, then keep picking at it, to be fair, but... Don't do it. Don't let Beetle win. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make this part kind of fat as it goes into the base of my trunk here. I don't want to waste like a single log. I feel bad, but I'm like, I can't waste any logs. I've deforested just for this. Okay. How does that look? It's a little straight right here, to be honest, but it's fine. It's fine, we can fix it later. Would I look cool with a face scar, be so honest? Of course! I think everyone's cool no matter what. I mean, maybe that's the sappy thing to say, but I think all my friends are cool. And beautiful. My friends are cool and beautiful and awesome. And that's the truth. That is the full truth, is that I think all of my friends are cool and awesome and beautiful. Forever, by the way. No matter what. My friends could literally blow up, and I would still be like, oh my god, you look so awesome. I love you. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. Quite literally me at my friends. Okay. Do I want to go around this thing? Maybe, How does this shape look from the top? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I do want to go around this a little bit. Just like maybe like here. It's kind of tough to figure out exactly where I want everything to be, because I know that this build is going to be very organically shaped. And I've never really done a build like this before, especially on this scale. So it's a little scary to me. I'm like, but what if it's ugly? Hello, brown sheep. But what if it's ugly? Why the fuck does Pokemon Champions have a battle pass? Dude, I don't fucking know. Every fucking thing has a fucking battle pass lately. Recently I downloaded a bunch of, like, cell phone games, just so I could have something to play on the, like, flight that I was going on to Chicago. Why the fuck does everything have a goddamn battle pass? Like, your fucking shitty ass little mobile phone game does not need a battle pass. Genuinely. Dude, mobile games fucking suck for monetization. Like, it's so bad. I don't want to pay for all this shit. I don't care. I don't care about your stupid games, stupid gems currency. I don't even pay for my favorite mobile game. I have a major cookie run hyperfixation, right? I've never once paid a single dime for Cookie Run. Because it's fucking Cookie Run. Why would I pay money? It's a mobile game. I do love Cookie Run though. But still! I've never paid for it. Well, to be fair, I don't pay for any free-to-play games that I play. Like, all of the gacha games I've played in the past. I've been playing Love Nikki again. Not Love Nikki. Infinity Nikki again. And I haven't paid anything for that either. I do love Infinity Nikki as well, but I have not paid for it. It's a live service thing and I hate it. It does suck. Like, on one hand, I do get it. It is expensive to run a live service game. It's incredibly expensive. It's why only really you see it from, like, AAA games. It's why... Oh my. That's why you only really see that kind of thing being done by big game studios, is because it is expensive as fuck to do that, to run a live service game. However, what if I told you that I don't give a fuck? Oh, hey, get the fuck out of my face. There we go. Once again, Battle Cats continues to be the GOAT. Fallout Shelter, of all games, has a Battle Pass. The two people that are playing that are not going to get it. That's so funny to me. Like, the two bitches that play your game are not going to get your stupid Battle Pass. Meanwhile, the two people that play the game, like, oh, I don't know, it's not that bad. What do you guys think? Does that look like a tree stump? I know, right? I can kind of see it. Ugh. Ouch. Alright, let's go to sleep to get rid of this thunderstorm. Big tree? Yeah! I'm making a giant tree to be my actual base. This is gonna be my base. And I'm gonna move all of my stuff from over there. I'm gonna move it in here. And it's gonna be like a spiral staircase. And then I'm gonna do like little houses sticking out up the tree. I think it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna take fucking forever, but that's why this is my forever world. Because I should be, you know, doing big stuff in this world, you know? You know? I'm gonna be here literally forever. Literally forever. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I am running kind of low on oak logs, but I do still have a ton left, so... And I want to go kind of around here, but kind of up as well. Let's see here. I think I kind of want to go up to like maybe where these two dirts start. Yeah, I think that would be good. So kind of here and then up this way. Yeah. And then we're gonna slowly start to come up from the earth. The earth. Like that. Ow. So they're kind of like floating to kind of show that this is no longer attached to the dirt. It is now its own separate thing. And it's floating. It's floating over to about there. About over there. Yeah. Yeah. So it's gonna go here and then go up. And again here and then up. And then we kind of form it into the tree here. Yeah! And then it becomes tree stump. Fortnite. Even though Helldivers has a battle pass, it's not necessary to buy it. To get what's in it, you can just grind for war bounds to get it, and the old battle pass items don't get removed from the game, unlike other games. Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite's battle pass is a little bit predatory in that way, where it's like, if you don't get it, you don't ever get it. Which is not awesome, admittedly. Not awesome, but Fortnite, if we're thinking about predatory gaming layouts, Fortnite's like the fucking master of that. They're like, yeah, fuck you. Get fucked. You think we love you? We don't love you. Hello, chicken. I just saved that chicken from a life of suffering. Trust me. Hashtag trust me, bro. I'm standing by what I said. It's Fortnite. No, yeah, Fortnite is like the fucking textbook predatory business practices. I'm like, there's this giant chunk of cliff over here that's kind of sticking out. I don't know how I want to blend that into the stump. The stump, capital T, capital S, the stump. So I think the best way to do it is to shave it. I think we are gonna have to shave our cliff a little bit. And heal also from that. From me jumping down that entire cliff. Alright. Let's hope that I don't get attacked by monsters, because I'm gonna have you guys stare at this for a little bit. While I go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't mind me. I'll be right back. I'm back! Fortnite's been failing the vibe check recently. They upped the cost of V-Buckaroos and are adding Tung Tung Sahur and Ballerina Cappuccino skins. Is Ballerina Cappuccino like an actual like thing? With a face? I didn't know that. Ew. Yeah, I mean, like, they also added a fucking skibbity toilet shit as well. They're like, if there's like a shitty thing that kids are into right now, it's gonna be in Fortnite. Yeah. We're all gonna be migrating to Marvel Rivals. But the thing is, Marvel Rivals is so toxic. The good thing about Fortnite is that like it there might be toxic people who play it, but you can't tell. You know what I mean? Rivals is so bad. Mind if I repeat what I said since you most definitely did see it? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I think I did miss it. And yeah. I'd rather you just send it again. They also added peak skins, and one peak skin costs more than peak itself. That one especially is like so rough. Cause I remember, I think like one of the first one of those types of like video game crossover skin things that they added was the Among Us like back bling thing. And I believe at the time, like if you had purchased Among Us, you got the back bling for free or something like that. And so like everyone was like, "Oh, cool, awesome." But the peak one is like so egregious because it is literally more than the actual game that it's from. They're also adding those stupid Italian AI brain rot things. Ugh. Fucking. I can only imagine the poor, like, designers for Fortnite being fucking, like, forced to make Italian brain rot Fortnite skins and just being like, I'm getting paid for this shit. I'm getting paid for this. I'm getting paid to put fucking stupid ass Italian brain rot in my stupid fucking Fortnite life. I know I would be fucking like kicking and screaming the entire way. Like, do I have to model it? Can't Jimathan model it? I don't want to do this shit. Also, all of their skins have been becoming like doo-doo farts lately, in my opinion. They're like ugly. A lot of the skins that are released nowadays. I think this is the first battle pass that I've gotten in a while in this game. Okay, so I'll repeat. I have a whole area in Fantasy World that I'm making that was made purely because I want a purple splotches on a fantasy map. Ooh! They're filled with huge trees, and under the trees' leaves, it looks like night sky. It's where the gnomes live. You don't tend to find them if you're actively looking for them. I'd like to join them because that sounds sick as fuck. I want to live there, please. Thank you. I want to live there and never have to think about Fortnite or Tung Tung Sahur ever again. Or 6-7. Or whatever else kids are saying these days. I can just be an old man peacefully in the forest, the purple forest. I can just be my fucking old ass gnome. Ugh, because I know that's what you all think of me. Oh wow, that looks flat as hell. Okay, we'll turn that up a little bit. If you want to find the gnomes, then you likely won't. No, I won't have to find the gnomes because I'll be a gnome. See, I want to join them as a gnome. I will be a gnome. Not to mention the removal of most side modes like Festival, Rocket Racing, and Ballistic. Oh no, they removed Rocket Racing. Oh, what a shame. I'm so bummed that they did that. Sorry, I never cared about Rocket Racing. Hydrate, got it. It's funny how they're putting AI characters in a game and they have to have people make the AI character skins. I know, that's why I would be like so pissed if I was one of the character like modelers in that game. I'm like, I have to model this stupid fucking AI garbage. That would piss me off. I hate AI so much. My family all use AI. I think except for like my younger brother. My younger brother doesn't use it as much, if at all. But like my older brother, my father, my mother, they're all like Oh, I'll just chat GPT it. I'll just ask chat. And I'm like, hey, have we tried Googling things lately? Have you tried just looking it the fuck up? Have we tried using our brains lately? I do that pretty often. That's my favorite, my go-to method. Yeah. My go-to method for finding stuff out? Yeah, I check my brain. It must sting to see these gay modes removed after people bought so many songs, licensed cars and stuff. No, yeah. See, that's what I'm like pissed off about. I'm like, that's why I've never paid for any of that kind of stuff, because I was like, there's no way that this is going to be in the game forever. Same with the Lego stuff that's in Fortnite. I'm like, that is not going to last forever, so there's no way I'm gonna pay for a Lego skin or like Lego decorations or anything like that. You wouldn't catch me dead buying that shit. I also don't trust ChatGPT. It comes up with wrong shit way too often for my comfort level. Tung Tung fucking Sahur dying in Sora AI shut down and reincarnating in Fortnite as a character made by a human. Guys, what universe are we fucking in anymore? I don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa. I'm tired. I can't fucking do this anymore. I know I just placed all these down, but time to take them back up because I need to make this taller. And I don't want to waste the wood. I don't have 1 billion wood. I only have 1 million wood, which is way less. There we go. We can bulk it out with like dirt or something and then fill it in. Maybe we have to go take a nap because the mobs are out. The monsters are out. No. ChatGPT doesn't even give you correct information anyways. It only gives you what you want to hear. Exactly. Like, just Google something. Just Google it. Do your own damn research. It's not hard. It's not hard. And this isn't to say that, like, I hate every use of AI, because there's certain situations, like, in medical stuff. Like, there's medical applications to AI that could be really, really useful for, like, figuring out how the fucking brain works and all of that stuff. But no! We have to make fucking tongue sahur dumb bullshit stupid baby crap instead. And then I have to sit here and like pretend like this is anything. It's nothing. You're nothing. You are nothing to me. Anyways, that's how I feel about AI. Thank you. Have a nice day. Coded for coding, though. I've heard, yeah, that's what my brother uses it for mostly, is because he's been learning how to code. And like, it's just like, the environmental impact of it just bugs me. You know what I mean? Like, it bothers me that people choose to use it despite the environmental impact that it has. I don't know. Newer chat GPT model makes up things more. Lying machines get improved by being able to lie more. Yippee! Coughs up blood. There we go. As someone who's coding, I code raw and I like it. Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! You're like, I do things like God intended. I code like God intended. Raw. Did God do? Okay. I can't believe God is a coder. Coded this stupid baka thing called life. There we go. I don't know why this just kind of like randomly keeps turning on and off. I think that's probably good. And we'll go here. Like that. And then here. There we go. And then this. Okay. I'll figure this out. Kind of a weird angle I've picked for myself here, but I think I can do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It. Who's it? Alright, there we go. Okay, that's better. And then I'll go back on top of that with some slabs in a minute. But the shape is looking good. This looks like a tree. Yeah, this looks like a tree. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. What was that? Breathing. Okay, slab time. Time for slabs. Anyways, its name is Fiddle. Oh, your AI robot that you're making? There we go. Oh, that's not where that should be. What the fuck? Twice in a row? Really? Fucked up. Bit fucked up, isn't it? And then we're just gonna kind of, you know, go down and place some of these to kind of break up the texture of it and make it look more like it's curved and like a root. Ta-da! It's not the best, but you know, I'm tired and I just want to kind of get the shape of this shit down. And then it goes around this way. And it goes around this way. Okay, I want to do this root next. I know that kind of leaves a weird space over there, but don't worry about it. Okay. There we go. And then a little bit more over here. A little bit of this. And a little bit of this. And that's honestly how it feels building in Minecraft sometimes, is you just go, and a little bit of this. And a little bit of this. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of boopity-boopy-ba. They should add log slabs. It'd be good for little chopping blocks and campfire seats. That would be so cute. There's a lot of really good mods for adding extra slabs into the game, and I feel like I guess the equivalent of that would be campfires. Like if you put down a campfire, but then use the shovel on it so it like extinguishes the campfire. I feel like that's kind of the equivalent of it. But I agree with you. I think it would be very cute. And you know I'm always gonna vote for something that's cute. I like it when it's cute. I like my suitcase. Ta-da! Going, oh my god, I don't know why I thought that brown sheep was like a boar. Not like a pig, like a boar. Use wooden pressure plates as cutting boards. I love that one. I usually use an oak cutting, or an oak pressure plate as a cutting board. That's my personal favorite one to use as a cutting board. Oh, and here's my circle. There we go. This hillside kind of blends into the top part a little bit better, admittedly. There we go. This torch is gonna have to be replaced. New torch. Back to logs. How many logs do I need? Yes. I'm like kind of scared to look up my stats and see how many oak logs I've placed at this point. It might be a couple. Just like a couple of logs at this point. I'd also streamline giant tree builds like this. Yeah, because like when I saw the shape of this hill, I was like, wait a minute. This kind of is a tree. And so I was like, what if I just used this as my tree? And so far, it's working really good. So far, it does actually kind of look like a tree. And I think it's actually coming along quite well. And then this block. There we go. I'm out of logs again, so let's take a quick look at what we have now. Yeah! Haha! My big stump. I don't know if it makes any sense for the stump to have roots up here. I don't know. I don't know if the roots should be up here or if the dirt should be on top of the tree. I'm gonna leave the roots though. One thing is that the leaves on top of the trees where gods live because no one could climb those insanely large trees. Ooh. Unlit campfires can't be placed on the upper part of the block. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought they could. Maybe they can't. That makes sense though, that they can't. Stump house, my beautiful stump house. It's gonna be a tree eventually, but right now it's a beautiful stump house. I mean, I'm not an unlit campfire expert. Yo, that's crazy. I'm also not an unlit campfire expert. That's wild. Does anyone know any good unlit campfire experts around here? I could really use an unlit campfire expert. If anyone if anyone knows of any, just let me know, thanks. Okay. Speaking of leaves, I think I'll probably end up using lots of leaves on top of these logs. That's kind of a good idea. Because obviously the logs would have leaves on them because the leaves are going to fall down onto the tree, right? It just makes sense. There we go. I'll clean up these couple of logs that I put back here on accident. And also place down a torch just in case. I don't think I need an extra torch around here, but it should be fine. Yeah, so even though you don't see fire, there is fire. It just needs some time to catch fire again. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. What if it was all fire? Okay, and then we go out one more, right? Yep. There we go. Going around so I don't fucking jump off and die. Ow. I say that and then I immediately take like half a heart of falling damage. There is a wizard academy I will add to a short story. Its whole thing is that every wizard has one spell they are the best at. Ooh. The academy tries their best to make sure nobody finds out that it is always fireball. That would be so hard to keep a secret of, because I don't know what the wizards are like in your universe, but I feel like most wizards are always like, yes, I am Archimedes the Magnificent, and I am an expert at fireball. My fireball is the most beautiful fireball you've ever seen in your life, and you will ever see in your life, because I'm going to kill you now with my fireball spell that I'm very good at. There we go. So I feel like the secret would not be kept for very long, because all the wizards would be like, you'll never guess what spell I'm the best at. That's right, it's fireball. It was fireball all along. Hydrate. Hydrate time.
Stretch.
Okay, hydration complete. I'm doing a big stretch. Yeah. Oh, that felt good. Oh, yeah. Yep. That was good. Good stretch. Good stretching. Alright. And then one more. Oh. Another stack. Another stack of logs. We've done pretty good progress on this, though. Admittedly, this back part is kind of just flat right here, but maybe I can do something with that later. I do need somewhere to put a nether portal or something. Another portal would be good. I need also somewhere to put like everything. I have a lot of stuff that I'm gonna need to put all on this island. Eventually it's all going to be on this island. I don't think I'm gonna put all of my farms necessarily on this island, but all of the like animals are going to be here. All of the like, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff is going to be in this area. All of the animals, all of the villagers, and then all of my pets and stuff like that. That's all gonna be over here. The longer a wizard's name is, the more down to earth. Zari Kuzarian the Incomparable would be cool to chat with, but a wizard named Kevin definitely eats fingers. Is it a bad sign then that my name is Newt? Would I be like the worst wizard you've ever known? Be honest. Would you be like, oh shit, don't even get me started on Newt? I guess my full name's Newton, so that does give me something. Newton the Freakus. Newton the freakiest freak. The Freakus Bobicus. I'm actually kind of shocked at the amount of area around my logs have actually taken up, because I was a little bit worried that I would end up with like not enough logs to cover this bottom area. But actually, we got pretty far all the way around the stump. Like, look at how much of this stump we got done. It's a lot of stump. Look at all that stump. Bad warlock patron idea. Twitch chat. I am making one big tree. I'm making a big tree that I can live in. That's why we're deforesting and also reforesting. Because this is the reforestation to go with my deforestation. And then I think I'm gonna go in one here. And here. I've seen someone talk about, like, Twitch chat as a warlock patron before. And it is very funny to me. I love the idea where it's like, where chat just goes like, I think you should kill that guy. No, chat, I'm not gonna kill that guy. I think you should do it though, it would be funny. See, this person has a "the" in their name, so they're probably chill, you know? Nyx, if you're a wizard, then you have been deemed chill. Congratulations. You have earned the chillness. I'm just a chill guy. Yeah. But it is very clear by your username just how chill of a guy you are. They call me a chill guy on account of the fact that I'm very cold. Someone please give me a hot towel or a jacket or something. That would be great, thank you. This one's gonna be kind of weird to go in, because I don't have a hill this time. I'm making it up as I go. Companies are the heat miser for cringe. Capitalism is cringe. You ever considered that? I'm out of dirt. How do I end up out of dirt? How do I run out of dirt? Ugh. Okay, I can start chopping off this side of the hill. There was only one layer of dirt. Fuck. There was not nearly as much dirt as I thought that there would be. There we go. Sorry, buddy, you didn't need to live. I could run all the way back to my house and get more dirt. Or I could not do that because I'm lazy. Have you considered that? There we go. See, look at how much dirt I got from trying to chop off the side of the hill. And I haven't even gotten that far into chopping off the side of the hill. Which I will definitely do. Definitely. I will definitely do that at some point. Again, probably when I'm off stream, so I can just put on a podcast and figure this out and fall to my death 10 times. Because that part is also very important to my building method. If you only need to put a V inside of B in your words to make a decent Russian accent, then Soviet. Oh, Soviet. Wait, that's also part of the joke, isn't it? Soviet, like Soviet Russia. Right. Going up. And then it's gonna go around this way, and we're gonna need to put a torch or two down here so nothing spawns. Yep. There, probably, and over here. Seems good enough for now. And then more dirt. Oh! Who's that? Cameron! Hello, Cameron and Cameron's Raiders. Welcome on in. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. You guys were playing Neopets? Mega Minigames Collection, the Neopian Arcade Odyssey. Wait, that's so funny. Is it like an archive of Neopets games? That's awesome. What the heck? That's so fun. Welcome on in. We are currently playing Minecraft. I'm working on a mega build. The very beginnings of it. This is going to be a big old tree. This is going to be eventually like an entire tree, all the way up with leaves and everything. But right now we're just working on the stump part of it. Oh, hello. They are a bit buggy and need better controls. That's... Honestly, I'm not entirely surprised. It is Neopets we're talking about here. But, oh, I can get slime balls from this guy. Oh, I need slime balls. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around, feel free to do so. If you need to take a break after Cameron's stream, also totally valid. Feel free to do that as well. I'm Newt. I am a dream demon. Today I'm a little bit of a kitty cat. You can use any pronouns you want from me. My pronouns are whatever makes the joke funniest. And we play a lot of games here. We have a good time. It gets a little chaotic sometimes, and sometimes we're just chill. Today it's a bit more of a chill day because I am just kind of chilling and doing Minecraft, to be honest. Also, like, out of all the games they decided, oh man, we should really put an amazing final few games in. Let's add Mahjong, so you know how that one goes. It's always that damn Mahjong. I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and apparently, in Final Fantasy XIV, there is a large Mahjong community that plays Mahjong specifically in Final Fantasy XIV, and I think that that is hilarious. I was never a big Neopets kid growing up, though, because I kept forgetting that you could, like, you know... Oh, Jesus! Oh my god, I almost just died. That was really lucky. Holy shit. Oh my god. I was fully accepting death at that point. Okay. Are you in Survivor? I am in survival mode right now. Yeah, that would have killed me. That was very lucky. Final Fantasy. This item's so hard to get, they should change the method of getting it. The humble wandering trader that they neglected. Thank you, humble wandering trader. I do need those slime balls real bad. I need them real bad. There's no, oh, okay. There's not a single swamp biome near me. At all. So, it is very hard for me to get slime balls, so I need them real bad. When will the mass exploitation of villagers begin? When I stop being really lazy about it, to be honest. 5, that's all I get. Just 5? Fine. You are now trapped inside of my tree stump forever. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for visiting. Don't mind if I do. Anyways, as I was saying with Neopets, I never played Neopets very much, but I did love the Flash games, especially all of the, like, fairy-themed ones. All of the ones with the, like, Neopets fairies. Loved those. I'm a big fairy fan. So those were always my favorite. Have a good dinner, I assume. I assume you're getting dinner. Have a good dinner. Eat some good food. Eating very important. For everyone who came in, this is technically a vanilla world, but it is very lightly modded. I've got a couple of quality of life mods going on in here, but no content mods. This is supposed to be my forever world. I've never had one before, even though I've played Minecraft since like 2011-ish. I've never had a forever world because I also have ADHD and I get bored. So I move on from worlds really, really quickly. So I basically just was like, I really want to start a forever world, and that's where we are now, because there's a lot of stuff that I have never done in single player before. Things like, you know, I don't know, do like, killing the Ender Dragon. All of that kind of stuff. Like, I've killed the Ender Dragon a billion times. I've done it in modded worlds. I've done it with friends, all of that kind of stuff. But I've never done it in just single player, vibing with myself, Minecraft. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just hanging the poor thing. Good lord. I need more llamas, but I do specifically want a gray one. I think that's the only color that I don't have left. I think there's gray llamas or something like that. There are 8-year-olds from 2018 now? Good god. I better not be seeing anyone in here from 2018. Get off of Twitch! Go back to, saying goo goo gaga and sucking your thumb. I'm an old man. I'm ancient. I'm an ancient man. Ow. Ow. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't take a look at the title, I do consider myself 16 plus, though technically 18 plus is a little bit more accurate because I do make adult jokes and all of that stuff. I am a grown adult. Thank you. 2016 was yesterday! I refuse to believe it. Literally, 2016 wasn't 10 years ago. It was literally yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't 10 years ago. Scary, scary, scary to think about. To be fair, the internet as a whole is. If you make an account 13 plus, so if you're 8, go to bed and get better parents. Literally. If you're 8 years old, get off of the internet. Go. Shoo. Get off of the internet. Honestly, yeah, anyone under 13 especially, please get off of the internet. Please. Save yourself. Don't give in to the internet at that age. I mean, I will admit maybe I was on the internet at that age, but I had internet safety, to be fair. I feel like a lot of nowadays, no one freaking cares about internet safety. What the fuck is up with that, huh? Why are we not teaching these kids not to use their full names on the internet? I circumvented internet safety. No! Internet safety good! Internet safety awesome! And now I have images in my mind I wish were not there. Exactly! No! These kids need to learn. When will you learn? That other people's actions have consequences on your mental health. And these are my last 2 logs. Okay. Well, there's all my logs. So for now, this is how our stump looks. Yippee! Yay! That's my stump for now. I will definitely be doing a lot more work on it. Like I said, I need to collect more wood. I'll definitely be doing that off stream because that's kind of the boring stuff. I do a lot of grinding for stuff off stream. As you can see, I've got my little tree farm right here. So this is kind of the boring stuff. Figured I'd do the building part on stream. But it's been kind of fun to start a build that's absolutely massive and do it all in survival mode. I usually play things, or I usually do big builds in creative mode because I'm, again, lazy as fuck. And so survival mode can be a little bit of a grind, but I also low-key kind of like grinding it sometimes, so why not do that every once in a while? Best possible human internet modern indie game being transported to 2016. Ugh. Guys, I miss Flash. I miss Flash. I miss it so much. There were so many good games. Like Neopets. Speaking of Neopets. And the internet in 2016. Actually, wait, was 2016 when... No, Flash was taken down in 2020? I don't remember when Flash was actually taken down. Listen, the best game of all time was We Love Katamari on the PS2. I've been set since 2006. You love to see it. I think my favorite game of all time is Portal 2, and that's been also around for quite a while. Quite a long time. So, I've been pretty set. And, you know what? My other favorite game, Minecraft. It's been around for a while as well. So, it's always improving, always getting better. Despite what the haters might say on the internet. They are, in fact, always adding things to Minecraft. I know people don't want to believe it, but it's true. Portal 2 was PS3, so 2008, since PS3 released end of 06. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I was thinking like 2010 for Portal 2, but I would not be surprised if it was like 2008. There we go. Yeah, there were a lot of horrible YouTubers in 2016, but to be fair, there's also a lot of horrible YouTubers now. Which is a great time for me to announce that I'm gonna start posting edited content on my YouTube. Eventually. When I get around to it, I also have a full-time job. So, you know, we stream, we full-time job, we do job, we get money. Orange Box was PS1. Portal 1. Okay. Portal 1 was PS1. Okay. Yeah. And then I also play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and that was 2011 as well. If you're counting Final Fantasy XIV 2.0, which is the like current version of Final Fantasy XIV. That one was made a little bit more recently. Okay, let's finish putting down the moss floor up at the top. A staircase will have to be put in at a certain point as well, because I'm realizing now that I still don't have a quick way up to the top. I played it release day! That's so funny. That's so fun. I didn't play Portal until much later. I wasn't really a gamer growing up, mostly because I didn't have access to a video game console. My brothers had an Xbox, and then an Xbox 360, and then I never got to play it because they had a certain amount of console, like, controllers, and they didn't have one for me, so... Oh, you mean you played Final Fantasy XIV release day? Oh, that's awesome! That's so fun! Probably Portal 2 as well, to be fair. I low-key wish that I was around for Final Fantasy XIV, like 1.0. Because I probably would have liked it anyways. Like I said, I wasn't really a big gamer. So there's a lot of games that I missed out on. Also, I would have been too young for an MMO at that point. Maybe not, actually. My brother was playing World of Warcraft at that time, so I probably would have been perfectly fine, actually. But I did not have a computer that could handle anything, period. Like, just, it could not handle nothing. I had pretty much the shittiest laptop you could possibly imagine. It wasn't as bad as it was treated, but it was more like 11, the current 14. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos on like the history of 14 because I am incredibly autistic about 14. So it was just like not... I believe a lot of people have said that it was just like a lot grindier, which for me is a lot less fun. Yep. Minecraft keeps getting worse. Minecraft keeps getting better. I don't know what you people are talking about. I love all the updates to Minecraft. Minecraft keeps getting worse. Okay, then play 12.7. You can. That shit was running Barbie games and that's it! Literally! I played nothing but Barbie games. Chrome is calling me out right now, but it's true. I played nothing but Barbie games. I returned from what you call 1 hour Minecraft phase. Let's go. I'm currently 2 hours into my Minecraft. Actually, I was playing a bunch this morning too, so. Maybe a little bit longer than 2 hours today. I just realized I can spread this through dirt, so let's fill up the rest of this with dirt and then spread it that way. Haha, you're trapped down there forever, bitch. But Barbie Pet Vet was my favorite. I actually was not a Barbie horse game kind of kid, but I did love Barbie Pet Vet very much. I actually pretty much played any any game that was like veterinarian themed, I played that a lot because I originally wanted to become a veterinarian when I grew up. That's a fun fact. And then I didn't want to go through all that schooling, so I didn't do that. Minecraft is one of the only games you can literally play the entire history of officially, and it's awesome! You can play any version of the game you want at any time. Just go do it. Don't even worry about it. And like, don't complain about new versions of Minecraft, because then people will also be like, Minecraft hasn't added a new block in like 4 years. And it's like, okay, they add a new block, you guys are gonna complain anyways. So why should they? I will say, I did get jump scared by the new baby zombies in Minecraft. I don't blame you, they look kind of crazy. And they like, didn't they change them a couple of times too? I really wanted to update this world to the newest version, 26.1, but unfortunately, my mods did not let that happen, so. I did try though, I took several hours trying to get it set up, but it did not work. They're adding a new block next drop, literally! And then people will come in and be like, yeah, but it's a bit shit, isn't it? I'm like, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? They haven't added any new mobs recently. Okay, here's a new mob. Actually it's a bit shit and I hate it. Okay. You go make Minecraft thing. Go play fucking Hightail. Go play Hightail, okay? Go play Hightail. I haven't played Hightail in a while. I did purchase Hightail, but I didn't play it for very long. It's very unfinished as a game, so I'll probably come back to it when it feels a little bit more finished. Like there's more stuff to do. I have no Minecraft complaints for the updates. I bought it for 15 bucks in 2009. Literally. Minecraft was gifted to me by my older brother back in like, I believe 2011. I believe I have the confirmation email from 2011 from Minecraft being like, here's your Minecraft gift edition. Yeah. There was a mod that added world crafting a la Myst. It stopped being supported like 7 years ago and it makes me so sad. And you know what? The beautiful thing about Minecraft is you can still play that anyways. I am currently doing a Thaumcraft playthrough that I'm recording for my YouTube channel. Thaumcraft also stopped being supported forever ago. It stopped being supported in 1.12. But you can play it. You do have to play version 1.12, but a lot of people have made backport mods where you can add things from modern Minecraft into the older versions, which I think is really cool. Let me up. Let me up. Oops. I meant to put a torch down. So there's no mobs spawning under here. There we go. I'm also realizing that I built this and I didn't make a way up. There we go. Okay. There we go. I have a rule not to play games made out of spite. Hytale was literally made because Hypixel couldn't do loot boxes the way they wanted because of the MCULA. And then they threw a tantrum way back on Twitter. It's so funny to me. The full everything about Hytale is genuinely hilarious to me. Because it's like I don't mind someone making a Minecraft competitor. You know, I think that, you know, certain things are born out of competition. So, you know, if you add a little competition into the mix, maybe something good can be born out of it. But at the same time, it is just so funny to me because I'm fully aware of the Hytale antics and their whole history because, like I said, I've been around the Minecraft scene since like 2011. So it's just very funny to me. My older brother has like personal beef with Hypixel's creator, and I think it's very hilarious. Hytale is every Minecraft clone that existed from like 2010 to 2015. It's it's yeah, it's I don't really like the visual style of Hytale. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, some people like it. And that's good for them. They are allowed to like it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it once it's updated a few more times. Like maybe several more times, so that it's a little bit more interesting, because there's not really a lot to do in the game right now. You can't even like tame animals and like do cute things. And I like cute things, so. Fallout New Vegas released after Minecraft. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I've been known about the fucking the Gen AI shit with it though. That was like one of the first major what's it called? Not conspiracy. Controversies. That was one of the first like controversies surrounding it. Is someone found like AI shit in there. And I was like, ew. Haha, ooh. Oh, damn it. No, come back. There we go. Okay. Now the bottom floor is technically done. I'm gonna make it better than this, obviously, and it's probably not going to stay moss forever. But I just wanted to fill it in with something that would be easy to remove later. So moss it is. And here is our stump. Yay! It was funny talking to Cleo when Hytale launched. The hermits kept trying to convince them to join a server for it, which lasted a week. No, because like it's genuinely like you play it and you're like, wow, this is really cool. I want to play Minecraft. Like this kept happening. Me and my friends played it for like we tried a couple of times playing it. And every time it would be like, wow, this is really fun. This is really cool. Man, this part's really annoying. I want to play Minecraft. Like every single time. It just ended with me going, I want to play Minecraft. Cause like, yeah. Yeah. I just like Minecraft a lot. I'm sad that there was a time in my life where I thought I was too cool to play Minecraft, because I wish I've been playing it for as long as I've had the game. But unfortunately, I did go through that like, no, I'm too cool. I'm too cool. Minecraft's not cool. I will say, benefit of that though, I did miss the entire Dream SMP era of Minecraft. So I'm kind of winning there. When I got back into Minecraft, my friends all referenced the Dream SMP, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, oh my god. Thank God. Good for you. I just didn't care about that entire era. Yeah, I don't think either of us are the age demographic for the Dream SMP. I was Minecraft for a bit, then followed Hermitcraft and stuck there the whole time. Yeah, I watch Hermitcraft now. I really like Hermitcraft. I usually will watch everyone's Hermitcraft videos for like that era. You know what I mean? Like everyone will kind of release their videos at the same time. And that's what I watch whenever I'm doing my work. Whenever I'm building, whenever I'm drawing, anything like that. I'm usually watching Hermitcraft in the background. Or like Drawfee. Drawfee's another really good background noise one for me. I love watching shit in the background. I have ADHD, by the way. Did anyone know this about me? Hey, I'm the guy with ADHD. Nice to meet you. That's what the mask is. I only really watch Cleo now. I got tired of people comparing my build style to different hermits, so it burnt me out. Oh. See, I hate that kind of thing in general. Like, People do it a lot with characters. I'm a big character design person, so I draw a lot of OCs. And I always hate when people are like, oh, your OC or this person's OC looks like this character. You know what I mean? I feel like it never really does anything constructive for the conversation. I feel like a constructive conversation is more born out of, like, actual thought and not just random comparisons. I need to get rid of this chest, but my inventory's full. Fuck. We gotta go home. And not this home. My other home. It bothered me more because it wasn't even, like, close to understanding, oh, you're building like Etho. You don't see what Etho's doing. Got it. Please stop. Yeah, that's, you know, that's so fair. That's so fair. God. That, that's so true, too. Oh, shit. No, my lead. Okay. Because it's like, at that point, it's like, you're not complimenting me or the other person. You know what I mean? Etho was building based on a lot of color theory and people thought it was random, like, no, he's really thinking this through. That's sad, what the fuck? I feel like people are so fucking mean sometimes for no reason. I see this a lot, like, no matter what space I'm on the internet, there's always bitches that are like, oh, you're block vomit, blah blah blah, you know, like that kind of thing. And I'm like, you guys will just start saying anything, won't you? You guys will just start saying words that you think mean something. And you think you're so smart. You think you're so smart and so cool. And you're literally just saying whatever comes to your brain because you heard someone else say it. Emeralds. I got some meat and some apples. I'll insult it because mine is intentionally very random. It says it's very methodical. It's like, you have so much wrong, lol. It's like bitches who are like, modern art. Like modern art is bad and doesn't make any sense. People who believe that modern art is like just random. Or like, oh, I could do that. Bitch, what? But you didn't. Man. Okay. Yeah. Got it. It's not even modern art anymore. Blech. Ew, wait, that's so true. I don't want to think about that. I can't keep thinking about how old I am. Hello, tree kitty. Let's just go through and... Oh, here's my starter house. Wow. My farm. My everything. My bees. My cows. My cows. Oh yeah, I want to get more of that. Oh! Benda! Hello! Hi Benda! Welcome on in. What miniatures were you painting today? Modern art was 1860s to 1970. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Wheat. There we go. Painting a Hydra. My only true stance on art, I hate Andy Warhol, and you're so valid for that. And you're so valid for that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. More Highland cows, please. Thank you. The rest of my cows are fine. Actually, I should probably... I should breed them a little bit more because I'll need more steak eventually, but I don't feel like it. Ugh. Uh-huh. What if, and then you, and then what if, and that really makes you think, what if, did I leave it in the, no, okay. Alright, let's smoke some beef. There we go. So I am running out of my baked potatoes. And steak would be much better. Panda, let me show you what I've been building. Let me show you. It's my belief that Andy Warhol's mass marketability is why people believe art is less value because it's easy to make. Interesting. I feel like that's a pretty solid take, to be honest. That's what I'm building. It's in the distance. I'll get over there eventually. I forgot to bring my horse. But that's okay. I don't need it. I don't even need that stupid horse. The good horse. But I don't need it. I don't need it. Over here, I am building a tree. Ta-da! My tree! My tree stump. It's currently a stump. There we go. And that's what we have so far. I run out of wood, as you might imagine. Now my main target of respect is someone many hate, Duchamp? I don't think I've ever heard of this person, so I have no opinions there. I was going to clear off this area up here. I need to make a big staircase over here, which is why I haven't really done this front part, is because I want to kind of build like the main staircase up to it over here. Duchamp. Okay, so French. Français. Duchamp. Je parle français, oui. Here we go. Okay. Now I can get rid of this chest. And fill in. There we go. There we go. Hi Liz, what's up? How you doing? He also swiped a ton of pamphlets that had the Mona Lisa printed on them and drew a mustache, signed his name. I see. It's very artist core. Artists are just weird-ass motherfuckers. Okay. We have some spruce saplings that I do need to plant. I don't want to get any like podzol anywhere though. I don't really want to get podzol anywhere. Ugh. It's fine. We can get podzol. We can get podzol on the ground. It's fine. We'll plant some here and some here. I'll let those grow. His big thing was that everything is art and that it should be appreciated as such. He just did it in ways that piss people off. Yeah, fair enough. I do agree though. Everything is art. Art is everywhere. Everything is art. Everyone is an artist. Society just won't let you accept it. If you've ever made something with your two hands, you're an artist. If you used AI, you're not an artist. Break your toes. Alright. Last but not least, let's finish getting rid of this leaf litter. I'll leave a little bit of the leaf litter. You can make a floating island to grow podzol, maybe. That's a good point. That's a good point. I probably should do that, but I was thinking about it, and I probably will want podzol somewhere, so I might as well make some podzol so that I can silk touch it. I can always add regular dirt back in and, you know, do it that way. My bone meal. Yum! Alright, and there's my build for now. I think I am getting kind of tired, so I might have to call it here. I don't really know what else to do at the moment besides grind more trees. Ooh, I can kill these guys. Big stump for now. My big stump! Eventually, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna go through and make a spiral staircase in the middle. Big old spiral staircase. And Jesus Christ, that was a bad one. What's this level? 4. Okay, not bad. It's a big stump. I'm at the same point as you, minus the giant tree. Well, giant stump. Let's go! Giant stump. I still haven't done any major, like, boss fighting in this world yet. I've kind of been putting it off. I do have some okay armor, not like, you know, incredible armor or anything like that. I don't have protection on my helmet. But, you know, it's a good starting place. I'm trying to, you know, do things that I don't normally do in Minecraft, but at the same time, I'm a bit of a bitch. I'm a little bit of a pussy. Opinion, put frog lights in the tree leaves when you get to that point. Problem, how do you get frog lights? Answer, find out yourself. I will be making a frog light farm. Or at least, some kind of shitty-ass version of a frog light farm, because I will want frog lights. I do love frog lights, and I love frogs. However, there is the aforementioned problem. That problem being, I don't know where a swamp is. So then I have to go to a swamp and bring those frogs back. And if you guys were here on Sunday, you'll know that it's a little bit easier now that we have happy guests, but happy guests don't seem to like me very much. So, you know, we'll see how that one goes. As you can see, I don't really have any swamp biomes, like anywhere. I don't know where one would be. Maybe, like, because there's a lot of like warm biomes over this way, and I think swamps are a warm biome. There might be temperate biome, but there's a bunch of area that I could go check out. I might have to do /locate just to see what direction it's in. I don't know. I don't know if I'd cheat. I'd go north. Yeah. No, you have one? I do? They're dark near withers. Let's see here. Rivers, yeah. But I don't think I have one yet. Yeah. I just have a lot of these ones. I usually look for the watercolor of swamp biomes. And there ain't none of that anywhere. Swamp biomes have that sort of like darker, murkier looking water. But yeah, I don't think any of this is swamp biome. I think this is all just like regular forest and stuff. Luckily, I do have some mangrove propagules that I got from a wandering trader. So I'm good on mangrove. I don't need to find a mangrove swamp. I just need to find a normal swamp. So you'd think that'd be easier, right? You'd think that'd be simple. But no. It is not. Because my life hates me. Alright. Oh, hello, my happy guest. Just floating around. Alright. That's kind of where I think I'm gonna call it for today. My throat's starting to hurt, and I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Let's go find someone to raid out to, shall we? You find an ocean, you should make a raid farm. I definitely will. I'm surrounded by a lot of oceans, and raid farms are another one of those farms that I've just like never made. I've never made most farms, like especially those kind of like quote unquote advanced type farms. I've barely made even any of the most basic of farms. And so I really want to make some of the cooler farms. I definitely need the moss farm is the one that I'm focusing on right now because I needed sticky pistons for that, but now I have some sticky pistons available now that I have slime balls. I don't have a ton though, so I don't know how many I can make. I made an iron farm for the first time. That's exciting. I made a villager farm as well. I'm gonna need to make probably some other stuff too. I think we'll go to Shep, because Shep's also doing Minecraft. Shep's in hardcore, because Shep is hardcore. Ironically, I think Shep is building some kind of farm right now. Ironically, because we were just talking about farms. Let's go over there. Raid. I'm a Shep. There we go. I will be back on Thursday for variety. Just imagine a spawning platform, 1x1 shaft with lava on top and a villager to the side of it, as well as a farming part at the bottom. I don't imagine it would be too difficult. The thing is, if I follow a tutorial, nothing is difficult for me. I'm really good at following a tutorial. I love a good tutorial. The only problem is there's like a billion of them nowadays. A lot of people just put out a lot of fucking Minecraft tutorials, man. It's hard to find a good one. But yeah, we're gonna go out to Shep's tonight. I will be back on Thursday. Is there any other announcements? I don't think so. Like I said, I've been working a lot on getting some edited content to post on a YouTube channel, but I do have a full-time job, so it's hard. More coming soon. If you'd like to follow and check me out, feel free to follow. Feel free to join my Discord community. You can vote for what I play on Tuesdays. And you can also find me at a variety of social media websites. Those are all linked in the link tree right there. Last but not least, don't forget to copy and paste your raid message. If you're not a subscriber, don't worry. You can use the freebie one. That is totally fine too. Have fun out at Shep's, and I will see you all in